This is a development exercise for those of you who manage teams. So it's a personal development exercise that you can do with the individuals you manage, whereby they actually conduct some reflection on themselves, some reflection on their peers, and come together to support one another in their development endeavours. It's a great exercise, not just around focusing individuals on their personal development, but also growing a stronger team through collaboration, feedback, and open and honest conversations. So I'm going to talk you through it now. The first step is to partner up your team. So put them in pairs, or if you haven't got an even number of people, put them into threes. The next step is to ask them to do some prep work. So this is prep on themselves and some prep on their partner or the two individuals if they're in a three. So to start with, they need to reflect on themselves. Ask them to reflect on what their strengths are, what their challenges are, what they want to emphasise. So what would they like to do more of that they really enjoy and they're good at, and what would they like to improve on? So they do that for themselves, and then they conduct the same review on their peer who they're partnered with. So the same 4 areas. So that's their perspective of what their partner is good at, what their partner's challenges are, what they think their partner should do more of, and what they think their partner should improve on. And then when they're conducting this review of their partner, they need to think about how they're going to help to support them. So they could think about who are they going to introduce them to, who they believe could really support them in their areas for development, who possibly could they show, what could they possibly train them on themselves, what could they teach them, and actually how could they even give them their time to support them. So once the individuals have completed their prep on themselves and on their pair, it's then about organising them together, encouraging them to spend some time together to conduct some feedback. So to share what they put down for their own personal development and to give feedback on their partner about their observations and their recommendations for their areas for development and emphasis. Then bring your teams back together. So bring them together as a group and have them reflect on their experience. So the experience of conducting some self-reflection and the experience of then giving that feedback to their partner. Have a really good discussion with the group to see what the key learnings were and what they've committed to do. So what have they personally committed to do for their personal development, and what have they committed to each other to support themselves? Give the exercise a go. There's an infographic that supports this exercise and this video that details these instructions and gives a few tips around the feedback part, just in case that's an area that may be a challenge to some individuals. You can find the infographic on my website, gripcoaching.co.uk. Message me or send me an email if you want some further support on this subject.